So before this video starts, I would like to give a bit of a warning saying this video I've been sick as of recording, and sorry for my lack of energy and lack of talking. Enjoy the video. Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video we have another episode of Player Breakdown, and today, as you can see, we have a special guest, Willow. Welcome to the channel.
Hey everyone, thanks for having me, Boost.
No problem. It's an honor to have you here. Today we have...
thank you so much.
Today we have a lot of questions again. Not a lot, but we have some questions again, like we have done with Gravy and Michael, Master J, and etc. So how about we start with the questions then, shall we?
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, first the collectallpets questions. What do you think of collectallpets?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that I love this game very, very much, and I've been playing for over 2 years, so it's very addicting, and I really like the way that like the anticipation of the game, I think, is what really has drawn me in over the years. That anticipation of waiting to get your shinies, your metallics, your giants. I love that about this game. And I also really think that it was just brilliantly designed. You know, like the way that everything works together from start to finish. I think that's an amazing piece to this game. And one that you really don't know going into it what it's going to become later down the line.
That's correct. That's true.
Yeah.
Just a disclaimer before we actually continue on. For the people who say I don't do my research, well, I know Willow has uploaded a Q&A herself, and a lot of questions I had was in the video. But we just take the moment to maybe give a bit more detailed analysis or anything like that. So don't say to me in the comments that I don't do my research, because I do. I do have some other questions that I have yet to be answered. I just want to make that clear. The second question is, what would you like to see added to collectallpets and why?
So I really would like to see some new visuals added to the game. You know, having played it for over 2 years, you see the same scenery every day, and I would really like a nighttime sky effect or something like that. And also during the holidays, that's never been anything that Tuzu's has really done. He's never explored like the possibility of doing things for the holidays, so maybe some new graphics or special events would be nice if possible. But I think that's really why, you know, those of us that have played for so long, when we get a new area to explore, it's so exciting because I think it's just something new to look at.
That is very good. Personally, I would like to see Giant Discovery get added, just because I have a friend, LC, who is gonna appear in a future episode actually, who got really unlucky with the giant sheep. She had like a set of 3 giants of all common before finally getting the sheep. Though I was there, and
Yeah.
it was an amazing reaction. I've not heard
Yeah,
that
that's
hyper.
I definitely agree with you there. I would like to see that as well. Giant Discovery Luck, I think, would be a great addition to the lab. And maybe also some 2 times giant luck, because, you know, we have the station for the shiny luck and the metallic luck. And I just think that would be a natural addition, that we could have some 2 times giant luck as well.
Yeah. I mean, for example, you can change the tier 7 lab giant luck with Giant Discovery luck, and that would work.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Why did you start playing collectallpets and when?
All right, so I started playing collectallpets in June of 2022. The game was released around February of that year. So it's been over 2 years that I've been playing, and I started playing the game because someone had asked me to try Roblox, and I really had never even heard of it. I had no idea what it was or that it had like multiple different types of games on it. So I said, okay, I'll try it. And I created an account, tried to think of a name and all the things that you do when you first start. And I tried a few different games, but they honestly really didn't hold my attention. So then when I tried Collect All Pets, I was really super into it from the start. Like I kept thinking about it. I couldn't wait till the next day to wake up and get started again. And, it kind of over the years has become my escape. And I just kind of get lost in it. And before you knew it, it's been over 2 years and I have 7 accounts and a YouTube channel. So it's definitely a huge part of my life.
And one of the biggest of them all. And collectallpets. What do you like the most about collectallpets?
Definitely the collecting part. That is so fun. Indexing the pets and trying to get them all. I think that is such a super fun part of this game. And I also like that it's progressive and how everything works together and you just continue to build yourself up and build up your pets as you get stronger and stronger. Collect All Pets is really a game of luck, but it also can be a game of strategy. And I think that those two things go hand in hand when you're playing this game.
Yeah. What was your inspiration of making multiple alts?
So with my alts, for anyone watching this that may not know, at this time I have 6, but actually okay. Willow 8 is just beginning gameplay, so
7.
So I now have 7 alts, yes, and I have had many different reasons along the way for making alternate accounts. First, it was just kind of a way to have active gameplay when things got slow on my main account, because back in the early days of the game, it was such a slower progression of gameplay. We didn't have things like the lab. We didn't have anything that could speed us up. So it was very slow. So when things got slow like that, I would create another account so that I could play the more active parts of the game over again.
So you could constantly keep playing.
Right. And then when my main account started to get stronger, I was rebirthing multiple times, like 200 times a day to increase my pet score. Because before we could generate the ascended egg, you had to rebirthing was the fastest way that you could increase your pet score. So what was happening is I was spending so much time in the rebirth cave that I wasn't able to boost my friends in my server. I wasn't helping them at all because I was constantly in the rebirth cave. So then Willow 2 actually became a booster account so that she could help my friends. And another reason I created alternate accounts was because with each update, the game changes. So like the early play of the game changes as well, and I wanted to experience that as a new player. So when we got the additions like the lab and the crank, I was like, well, I wonder what that's going to do to the early part of the game. I want to experience that as through a new player's eyes. So then Willows appeared with basically each of the updates as well.
And then finally, about collectallpets, there are 2 more questions. What are your ambitions or goals in collectallpets?
First and foremost, one of my main ambitions in Collect All Pets, as a player who's been in the game for so long, is truly just to be a role model for others who share enthusiasm for the game. That's really important to me. I really enjoy helping others, and not just in the game, but now through my Discord and through my YouTube channel. Obviously, I want to continue to do well in the game. That's another driving force is being on the leaderboard. I would really like to stay in the top 100 if possible. and just keep moving through these ascensions.
I'm just looking up your name to see where you are on the leaderboard.
Oh, okay.
You're 66.
Okay, so I moved up. I was at 70, so I'm moving up a little bit. I've been doing really well with my giants. I'll just give you kind of like a little sneak peek right now. I have a full legendary team, and I'm going to be starting on the...
I see a pro. I see a pro as well.
Yeah, I got one last night. So I'm actually, after we're done filming today, I'm actually going to be starting to go for prods later on today. So I'm excited. I'm getting there. I'm getting to the end. Then we'll be working towards shiny giants. So it's very exciting times.
Okay. I have a feeling this next question is going to make you happy. How was it to be #1 in the world?
Yes, it was the most amazing feeling in my cap journey, 100%. When I started playing Collect All Pets, every day you loaded into that game, you saw the top score leaderboard there looking at you, and every day I'm like, I wish, I hope someday that I could be up there, but it probably will never happen. And then it happened. But so, as you know, like, those leaderboards were frozen, and I did end up at number 9 on the pet score leaderboard, which is something I'm also very proud of. But during the first ascension, I think it was around the time that I started getting metallics that I found myself in spot number 1, and it was really emotional for me. Like, I'm already an emotional person, and seeing myself up there was something that I had wished for over 2 years, to see myself up on that podium. So it was very exciting, and my friends and my community, they were so excited for me, and that made it even more special, because just knowing that I have so much... Oh, good, great job. But yeah, like, knowing I have so much support out there in the community, that's really heartwarming, and it makes me really happy to have all that support.
Yeah, fair enough. Now we get into some other questions. You are one of the biggest cap content creators in the world. How does it feel, and why did you start uploading?
Honestly, it doesn't feel real sometimes.
I mean, I am cap content creator myself, and it's tough. It's tough in a game that has one specific path you can take to success, to stand out. That's why I tried to mix it up, and that's why I came up with the Player Breakdown series.
And I think it's
you, Michael, and a bunch of other people to try to figure out, like, what is my style of video? What do I want to make, and how do I become popular?
Exactly.
And then
that's the same as. Yeah, I think it's great. I love that you're doing this. I think it makes you stand apart, and that's really the way to succeed on YouTube, is to find what you love and then find your way to stand out. And when I started this channel in February of this year, of 2024, and I did have a YouTube channel prior to that one, but it wasn't super successful. It was in a very competitive genre, and so I just kind of let it fizzle out, but I was sitting there playing Collect All Pets one day, and I was just really missing that creative process of making YouTube videos, which has always been my favorite part. I love the creation part. So I decided I was just going to make this real simple video of me maxing the damage wall and just post it on YouTube. And I had zero expectations. I wasn't looking for fame. I wasn't looking for any of that. I just wanted to make videos again. And I think people were drawn to me because at the time I was a very high player in the game. So, it was kind of exciting to see me on YouTube, and they wanted to learn more about me, and they wanted to see my progress. And that definitely helped to escalate my channel. And within the first 2 months, I had 1,000 subscribers. So it feels very unreal at times, but I am really extremely thankful to all my viewers, and I make sure that they know that, because it's really important to me that they understand how appreciative I am of all the support. And yeah, I just use my creativity and my enthusiasm of the game, and I hope that I help and inspire others with it.
Yeah. To be honest, I have been on YouTube longer than you have. I am longer content creator, and I'm that much smaller, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, I was recording on making videos for my phone back in the day. And now I switched to PC after finally being able to get a good PC. And now I'm starting to become more popular, even though my popularity is going down at the moment. Like, the viewers are dropping down, the subs are not coming in, and stuff like that. But that's fine.
Yeah, but you found your thing, and I think you're doing great. Honestly, just keep it up, and it, also another thing for me was it wasn't about getting views. Like, that is never what my channel was about, and I just do it because I love it. And I think if you do it and enjoy what you're doing and you're good at it, that over time you'll see it climb, and just keep finding ways to stand out. That truly is going to help your channel in the long run.
Yeah. Another cap-related question. I mentioned the fact that I don't really show my progress a whole lot, but from the start of your Discord server, I've been there pretty much immediately, and now my progression in terms of what it was then and now, between now and then, how do you feel about my progression in the game?
So you have 6 giants currently, and I recently saw that you got back-to-back giants a few weeks ago, and that was really exciting.
There's actually a video on my channel about that, and one of the funniest moments on that video was when I got the back-to-back giants. At the end of the clip, my girlfriend says, "Yeah, my audio is 8-bit." I love that so much.
Wow. That's awesome. But yeah, so I think you're doing great, and I'm trying to remember, you don't get to play, like, you don't AFK, do you?
No, I'm not allowed.
No.
And now with school and me figuring out stuff I like outside of the game, I've started to play the game less and less. I will make a progress update video, and in the upcoming weeks I will try to show a bit of my progress, but I don't want to expose a lot about what the plan is and stuff, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're doing great. I think in the amount of time that you get to play the game, that you're working very hard at it, and you're also very enthusiastic, which I love to hear that. So just keep doing what you're doing, and planning can be a very big part of this game. Those that have patience tend to plan ahead, and I really try to plan, but it usually I end up changing my mind. I'm kind of more of a in the moment player, but I think you're doing great, Boost. Really keep up the good work.
Yeah, if I were to, even though it's hard for me to do, if I were to give you a tip for getting higher on the leaderboards, based on what I know and what information I got, which I know you don't, just try to, the most important part of the game is to plan ahead and to increase the chances for stuff happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Prepare well.
Preparation is such an important part of this game. That you hit the nail on the head there. That's exactly right. Preparing to do things later on, and I've talked about that in some of my past videos. But when you're in that moment, and me personally, I struggle with having the patience to do that. But yes, 100%, I agree with you there. Definitely, preparation is a huge thing.
Yeah. Okay. What are your hobbies?
Well, my number one hobby, of course, is collect all pets, but obviously. But there are other things that I do enjoy doing. I would say, I'm kind of an introverted person. I'm very happy to be at home and work on things independently, like playing games or making videos. But one thing that a lot of people may not know about me is that when I do go out, I really enjoy going to theme parks and amusement parks.
What's your favorite?
So I love roller coasters, and I got to go to I'm from the United States, so down in Florida, there's a couple theme parks down there. You got Disney, you got Universal, and the most exhilarating coaster I've been on to date is the Velocicoaster.
Oh yeah. I am also a theme park enthusiast. I love it so much, and but unfortunately I am not able to say why I can't really go there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I do enjoy. I follow some content creators about theme parks and stuff, and for example, I got the news today that King Dakar will forever be closed, which made me really sad.
Oh. Yeah, but I love that. I love the.
I would love to visit and give it.
Yeah, it's truly amazing. It's definitely the fastest coaster I've ever been on, and it was awesome. So kind of along the lines of that, also I really enjoy traveling. That's a big passion of mine. I like to go on cruises and visit other countries, and you know, I haven't, but I actually plan to go there hopefully one day. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. But there's a musical. Go ahead.
I remember actually once in your Discord server, when I predicted something for Jode, she said, if you were to be correct, I'm going to take the plane or the boat or whatever I need to take to come to you and thank you. It was so funny.
Aw. But yeah, there's some music that I like from the Netherlands, so I hope one day to travel there as well. But yeah, so definitely traveling. Music is a huge passion of mine. I think we've talked about that before, and just going to theater, going to concerts, stuff like that.
Oh, I do love concerts as well. The funny thing is that I learned after you added the birthday feature in your Discord, we realized we have the same birthday. So,
yes, we do.
So, would you like to record a second video for the birthday?
Yeah, I think so. We could probably do something really fun with that, and I think it's awesome that we share the same birthday. We'll just kind of have to play it out and see what's happening in our lives at that time, because things can really change, and I try not to plan too far in advance because you just never know where life might take you. But our birthday is in March, so for everyone to know, when the time comes, we'll have to see what's going on and we can talk about that.
And then lastly, what did you think of this interview, and would you be down to do multiple videos in the future? Oh my gosh, I got another ingot.
I thought this interview was great, Boost. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this with me, and it was a lot of fun. I know that you were concerned because I just recently did my own Q&A, but
another ingot. That's 4 ingots.
I think your questions were not similar enough that it kind of gave people another look at things in a different way. So I think it was great. And again, I really appreciate you having me on your channel.
Yeah, no problem. And then lastly, would you be down for Metallic Race as a final for the video? A finale for the video?
Sure thing. How does it work?
First to get an ingot or metallic wins, and since you have on your main you have all of the metallics, then for you it's only ingot.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, let's go to the crank then. I'm gonna save this recording.
Sure. Woohoo! Good job. Wait, I have to check. I wasn't looking at my screen.
Thank you all for watching this video. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have Willow for this show. I hope she enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did enjoy it very much. Thank you so much for asking me. This was the first time that I've ever done anything like this with another channel. So I really appreciate you including me, and it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
No problem. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
See you, everyone.